Oh, almost didn't see you guys there. Hey guys, it's Dev here, and this video is going to be one that I've been looking forward to for a long time. For those of you that have been following the channel for the past 8 to 9 months, I've been diligently working down here in Homestead, Florida, working on a 10-acre farm called GND Prime, Grow Next Door Prime, that is going to be a prime example of the different types of farming projects and initiatives I have in store for the next 2 to 3 years. Part of the reason that I'm making this video is because it took me a little bit of effort to get down here. It took a little bit of trusting in God, it took leveraging connections, and just a lot of hard work to finally be able to be stable in Homestead, Florida. Now, for those of you that don't know, Homestead, Florida is a city, kind of like a district in South Florida where a lot of local farms are. So like monoculture fruit farms, nurseries, conventional farms, small handful of organic farms as well. And then this 5-acre fruit farm that I'm living on called Three Sisters Farm. And I'd love to give you guys a tour of what that looks like, where I'm living, and how I made this all possible to be able to work near my farm. Where I was living before was about 40 to 50 minutes up north. And for any farmer that knows, like when you're putting out fires, literally and figuratively, when you are trying to get a project underway, it helps to live close to where you're working. And I have the added benefit of being able to absorb so much information here along with the farmer that I'm living with and just take it all in. And I'd love to share that with you guys. So if you guys are interested, let me show you around. Now, apart from the 10 acres I work on, the place I'm living in is an established 5-acre farm. The farm that I have, even though it's considerably larger, it's a lot of developing infrastructure. It's not as established as this one. This is a 5-acre fruit polycultural farm is what I would call it. It has an amazing variety of different exotic fruits, black sapote, star fruit, lychee, longan, varieties of mango, soursop, you name it. I've never lived on a farm before, and in fact, this isn't even the farm I'm working on. I was able to connect with a local farmer, Jonathan Gambino of Three Sisters Farm, and turn a unutilized tiny home shed structure into a house to rest my head and work down here. It took a while to get this up and running. It was by no means turnkey, no installation, roof repair, setting up Wi-Fi, using a Wi-Fi bridge, and removing the interior of any pests I may have run into. It wasn't pretty at first. But with enough love and intention and healing myself, I was finally able to reach a point where I feel comfortable in sharing this chapter of my life with others and with you guys. Now, for those of you that are new to the channel, and I'll continue to say this for a while until people catch up, the concept of growing with Dev is essentially me, Dev, transitioning from one end of the spectrum, a black computer programmer, photographer, socialite kid, into a man who is a little bit more health conscious, a little bit more balanced when it comes to Mother Nature. Going from that side of the spectrum all the way over into something completely different and growing into something completely new. About 2 to 3 years into my photography and just becoming a up-and-coming freelancer, I realized that that's not what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. I wanted to get into farming. I wanted to learn with Mother Nature. I wanted to become stronger. I wanted to become more healthier. And I believe that farming is the perfect intersection between people and planet that resonates strongly with me. And that took a lot of shifts. That took a lot of me going from things I was completely comfortable with and jumping into the unknown, literally into the woods. And I'd love to share that with you guys. So everything that I learn, everything I experience will be shared with you. And this is an ongoing story about one person that is growing along with something that he's very passionate about. So hope you guys enjoy. And through life teaching me lessons, for me personally during COVID, I realized the high importance of self-sufficiency and health. And I'm sure I'm not the only one. I've come to the understanding that this is the way that I need to go on and undertake. And the things that my intuition taught me could be healed through the earth. I've been able to peep opportunities in farming that have yielded beauty that I can never hope to replicate as an artist. Mother Nature is the true artist. And I believe that by supporting her, this is going to be an amazing collab. These days, I surround myself with sun, fresh air, fruits daily. I train my body and my mind to get better every day. And I share good times with friends that I never thought I'd make. All the while, I'm learning through osmosis how a farm should run and taking notes here and there while working on my specific prototypes and side projects for G&D Prime. By living where you work, or at least close to the scene, so to speak, I'm able to connect more effectively with other farmers and jump at new opportunities, something I wasn't able to do as well living an hour away. So far, I've been here for 8 months and I've grown so much. Initially, I'm not going to lie, I was a bit self-conscious to bring anyone here, but a couple of good friends encouraged me to change my thinking. This lifestyle is beautiful and I want to share that more with you guys. Now, you'll probably be seeing a little bit more about this space as I continue to work on G&D Prime and do more concepts. But the point of this video is to showcase that, if you guys ever thought that it's almost impossible to live off grid, it may seem hard, it may not seem like there's a lot of opportunities to do so, but if you really dig in deep and that's where your heart lies, I'm not the only person who's been able to do this. I've known people who live in yurts and tents out here in Homestead because they came to the same conclusions. They literally quit their jobs before that they were doing and decided to get closer to Mother Nature, just switch their entire careers. And if you are like that, if that's something that resonates with your heart, if you feel like, hey, something is inherently wrong with the way that you're living or it's not compatible with who you are, I urge you to start thinking a little bit deeper and don't just sweep it under the rug, because there might be something there that yields huge potential for you. Because it's happened for me, and I'm sure it could happen for other people who are really intentional with what they want to get out of life. This is a sneak peek of this arrangement. It may not be forever, but I can finally say that I'm enjoying every day and breaking bread with the right people in my life. Life is good. What can I say? But yeah, this is it. If you guys need me, I'll probably be in the forest. This is Growing with Dev, signing off from you guys. Until next time, peace.